आप सभी लोग को नमस्कार। मैं डॉक्टर निदेश कुमार रवि, वर्किंग एज असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर इन बॉटनी डिपार्टमेंट, गवर्नमेंट डिग्री कॉलेज बेंगलुरु, श्रावस्ती, उत्तर प्रदेश. Here I am going to present a video presentation on title Role of Micropollutant Causing Environmental Damage or seminar presentation program of SRC Environmental Studies. So first of all, what is micropollutants? What are the factors which create micropollutants? Since the industrial revolution, plethora of hazardous chemicals are released from industrial, urban, and agriculture sources. These chemicals are released either in bulk or in trace quantity and eventually make their way to environment, soil, sediment, and biota through their food chain. And once they released in the environment, these contaminants may cause serious health consequences. These pollutants are generally termed environmental micropollutants, means very less quantity, but affect whole life. These micropollutants are mainly categorized under pesticide, persistent organic pollutant, flame retardants, hormones, endocrine disruptor, surfactant, trace metals, waste, personal care products, and microplastics. These micropollutants are released either as a component or metabolites of the aforementioned categories. And when adverse effects of micropollutant were stabilized, various analytical methods were developed to investigate their quantity in various environmental compartments and biotic issues. Finally, efforts are underway to restrict or minimize their use and proper disposal through national, regional, and international agreements. These micropollutants have become a real and modern environment challenge, the mitigation of which is imperative to avoid future adverse health effects. Industrial chemicals as micropollutants in the environment. In this segment, we discuss about plastics poses significant risk at every stage of its life cycle to the Earth's environment, and what is toxic for environment is equivalently toxic for the human health as well. So, plastic is ubiquitous and due to versatility of properties, it is almost used in all fields of life with numerous applications. And current time plastics are mostly produced by fossil fuels, which are non-renewable sources, and by non-biodegradable method that converts its waste into the cost. Thus, for the today's world, plastic accumulate in the environment, causing littering and contaminating cooking aquifers and choking aquifers and waterways. To overcome the disadvantage of plastic, it is important to sensibly dispose and end-of-life plastic and food additive as environmental micropollutants. Such foods is one of the main sources of human exposure to harmful pollutants. Around 90 to 98% of average human exposure is recorded due to intake of food containing various organic micropollutants. Both natural and human activities are responsible to introduce micropollutants in the environment as well. The micropollutant in the food and their effects show that intensive use of pesticide and industrial processing are the main sources to introduce micropollutant in the environment. And the occurrence and fate of micropollutant in the surface water. Micropollutant are contaminants that divided into 5 major groups like polar pesticide, perfluorinated compounds, chlorinated kerosene, personal hygiene products, and drugs that have gone unnoticed because of their low concentration in water, from nanogram per liter to microgram per liter. This can behave as endocrine disruptors due to their bioaccumulation, having a harmful effect on human health, such as fertility problem, growth, metabolic variations, and hormonal disorders. In addition to this, they cause environmental problems since their elimination is not contemplated within the wastewater treatment plant due to the design they have. Hence, they can eliminate nutrients with a concentration greater than gram per liter concentration. And the effluents of hospitals and the industries Industrial areas that contribute with high level of contaminants are the agrochemicals. At present, around 16 million different pesticides were producing, and its main problem is most of these are pollution. The aquatic ecosystem is highly affected by these contaminants, and these further biomagnifies when come to the food chain. Second, occurrence and fate of micropollutant in air. Environmental protection is an important objective in terms of air pollution due to industrial emissions, toxic organic micropollutants like PAH, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, pesticides, polychlorinated pipe phenyls, and other such associated compounds. Hence, appropriate preventive measures need to be adopted for threats arising from various sources like industries, power plants, emissions from vehicles, agricultural activities, and others. Increased urbanization is one of the major causes. The toxic organic micropollutants are often classified as emerging micropollutants and are generally highly persistent in nature. Their sources related to the environment, including their transportation and fate, are the key factors for considering the level of pollution in the air due to the micropollutants. Phytoremediation of micropollutants. Phytoremediations, by use of plants, we remediate micropollutant from system. Phytoremediation is considered an excellent nature-based technology employed so far. The representative technology is a potential candidate depending on the inbuilt tendency of plant to reclaim surface of soil, sediments, and water, and the removal of micropollutants. Micropollutants are also called as contaminants of emerging concern, which are discharged into the environment from a diverse range of sources. And removal of micropollutant from the contaminated wastewater is required to avoid its hazardous effect on human health and environment. For micropollutant degradation or removal, a variety of biological and biophysical processes have been employed by the scientists and environmental agencies. These are the content which I have selected for the role of micropollutant which affect environmental health. Thank you.